What's going on, everyone? So, Bronny James being drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers obviously was a big move to appease LeBron James. However, I do think Bronny has shown enough promise and upside. Obviously, he's very raw. He's definitely going to need some work. He's going to spend some time in the G League. But obviously, again, they brought him in because of LeBron James. Right? It's very possible that they could have looked elsewhere, but I'm fine with that. Again, it's the 55th pick. Bronny's not some scrub like people make him out to be, right? Will he be a star or anything like that? Probably not, but it doesn't have to be the case, right? I've said it a million times. Not everybody has to be a star. Not everyone has to be a superstar. Sometimes you just need that dirty work, do everything, hard-nosed player. 3-and-D, point of attack guard. People love Dennis Schroeder, right? Dennis Schroeder isn't a star or an all-star or anything like that. If Bronny James can become a version of Dennis Schroeder, right? Like that would be huge for the Lakers, right? So again, not everybody has to be a star, but obviously again, there is some level. Is it entirely just solely based on LeBron? Probably not entirely, but a large percentage of it is because of LeBron James. But again, that's not a bad thing, right? LeBron James just got his son. LeBron James is living his best life right now, traveling all over, playing in the Paris Olympics. He is more likely than not going to win a gold medal. It's his last run, right? Last Olympics. Right? Even if he's playing in the NBA, by the time the next Olympics come, he's probably not going to play in that, right? But LeBron's having this run right now. And you see the excitement. Right? You watch some of the videos with Team USA and their games, and he's having the time of his life. He's got his buddy Anthony Davis, right? He's hanging out with Steph and all the guys, right? Like he is right now riding this insane high between his son, and he gets to share the court with his son, to playing for Team USA, potentially winning. Obviously got a new contract and all that stuff, right? I really think that this could be a season where we might get a very fresh, excited, rejuvenated LeBron James, right? LeBron's going to share moments throughout this season with Bronny, right? Like that, I am incredibly confident that the first game of the season, unless it's like some crazy blowout or something, but it'll probably be early on, LeBron James and Bronny James will share the basketball court, right? I'm pretty fairly confident. Lakers are probably going to want to get that out of the way ASAP so Bronny can go and start developing in the G League and stuff. Now, I do think Bronny will play randomly here and there throughout the course, garbage time, all that stuff. Like, I'm pretty confident that Bronny's going to play, some minutes here and there. I don't think he's going to have this, like people, he's going to be a rotation player because of his father. No, he's not. Right? He's going to spend a majority of his time in the G League. Everybody's talked about it. Bronny's even already talked about this and how excited he is to play G League and just play basketball. He's going to play a majority of his time in the G League. But he's always going to be around his dad. Right? He's going to be working out nonstop with his dad. He's going to be playing in moments here and there throughout games, various games with his dad. Like, I do think having Bronny is something that could really light a fire under LeBron. Also, being the first father-son duo in the NBA is an amazing, just wonderful, beautiful thing. You know what's better than that? Being the first father-son duo to win an NBA championship. Now, obviously, Bronny wouldn't be a big piece in that and all that stuff, but they'd still get to share the moment. Bronny and his dad would still be on the basketball court together in Laker jerseys. Depending on how the games go, you could probably throw them out there in the final, right? Lakers are up 20 with like a minute and a half left or something. Throw LeBron and Bronny out there, right? Like, I think that there is a potential where LeBron really just kind of turns back the clock a little bit more. He's already, and knock on wood, he's already been a guy that has absolutely defied father time. Yes, he's still a top 10 talent, right? Look, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are playing with the top 15 greatest players in the world right now. And LeBron and AD are sticking out in every possible way. Right? Like, the fact that that's the case shows how good they are. Lakers still have a chance to win a championship. I believe that they need a trade. I believe that they're not fully there. But I think that they have a good chance. Like, I don't think any team got so much better that the Lakers have zero shot of winning a championship. Right? I think that the Lakers, with a better coach, hopefully better health, another year of chemistry, I think they have as good of a chance as they did last year. Like, I do. And I actually think if we had a better coach, we might have actually beat Denver, right? Or at least I think the series would have went a lot different, because every game went the exact same way. Which, yes, the players didn't show up. Like, where was Rui? Where was Reeves until game 4? Where was D'Lo for like 2.5 of those games, whatever, right? Like, so, but you saw one team make clear adjustments at every half, and another team didn't. So I do think, especially like that 20-point lead one, right? It was a game 2 or whatever. I believe the Lakers win that game. Like, I think if JJ Redick is even half competent, I think the Lakers win that game, right? So to me, I do think that the Lakers have, again, as good of a chance as they did last year, maybe even better, right? However, it all boils down to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, right? If they're great and if they're healthy, then the Lakers are going to be great and healthy, right? I mean, obviously other guys have to show up, but I can see the way that this offseason has gone really just lighting a new flame in LeBron, right? Because it's not just, obviously, you got to keep your body and you got to keep your mind, and there's a lot that you have to go into it, but you can't perform when your mind ain't right, right? You have to be in that mental space. And that's another thing that has been so impressive with LeBron, is because it's not just him playing, 22 seasons. It's him playing 22 seasons at a high level, maintaining that focus, that drive, that passion, that love, that all that stuff. And there are times, I'm sure, throughout his career, probably not even, I'm sure Miami days or Cleveland days where it kind of wanes a little bit. Everybody goes through that after. Eventually, everything becomes a job. Now he's got his kid. Now it's different. Now things are very different. And I wouldn't be shocked if this really lights a fire under LeBron James. And LeBron has this new lease on life and this new love and passion for the game of basketball. And he's going to want to make Bronny the best player he possibly can. I'm sure he has more motivation now than ever to win a championship. Because again, you don't think he's thinking like, man, I'd love to hoist that Larry O'Brien with my son. You don't think that that's going to be a huge photo opportunity and all that stuff for the NBA and LeBron, and he can hang that on his wall and stuff? Of course. Obviously, again, the Lakers have to be good enough and they have to get there. But one of the biggest factors, regardless of a trade, Lakers could make 4 trades. If LeBron ain't healthy, it don't matter. If LeBron ain't playing to the best of his ability, it don't matter, right? So we need LeBron to be as pumped, fresh, excited, ready to go as possible. I think having his son playing on Team USA, all this stuff, I think just the reality of like, hey, this is it, right? Like, this is my, not necessarily this year itself, but like, the curtain's starting to close here a little bit, right? Like, this is my last set. Might as well make it count, right? So anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass the question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you think that LeBron James, yes, he's going to be fresh, he's going to be energized, gets to play alongside his son, right? That in and of itself is going to be enough to really kind of light a new spark, light a new flame under LeBron James. Do you think, like, no, it's not going to be any different, right? I mean, look, I get age is still a thing. I get, he can only do what the body is capable of doing, right? You can only go so far, right? But I genuinely think that LeBron is going to be fresh, energized, excited, and just think you're going to see a different version, right? Just maybe not so much the play, But I just think you'll see that spark, that love again. But again, whether you agree, disagree, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So I enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.